Welcome to my video. And this video right here, I'm gonna talk about the future and now, and the young people that around the world. Now, in my time, when we were developing fashion, like in the 80s, they used to have, most of the black folks, they used to wear most of like skinny jeans and like silk and bali and congles and stuff like that, right? But in the 90s, like a generation came and created like what they call it, the baggy pants. And most of the musicians, then they started to wear baggy pants because most of the black folks used to wear mostly what the white folks they created. So what happened now, people started to get creative and start to create different way of fashion. Now, in my time, we didn't have no Facebook or no YouTube and technology like how we have it now in the 2000 time. Now, I'm trying to figure out like what the young people they are creating, because what they're doing now, most of what they're wearing is like as our generation did that. You understand? So I'm trying to figure out if they're using their mind. Alright, let's look at the music. In the dancehall music, whatever they're doing, most of what they're saying, like most of the artists them in the 80s, in the 90s, they maybe hit those topics already. You understand? They're only upgrading the rhyming in dancehall. In hip hop, they also upgraded rhyming, and few topics are different from what's in the 80s. So that's creativity. But most of them got doing the sing rap in rap music. Snoop already did that. Snoop was the one that came through like in the early 90s and laid on songs like Rolling Down the Street, Smoking and Sipping on Orange Juice. Remember that song? Lay Back. So now on the radio, down south and up on the now side, most of them sing rapping. You understand? But all that been done already. You understand? The clothes them that you're wearing have been done already. So I'm asking the young people them now, what have they created? What I am like seeing for myself is like most of the young people, they lose their hearing of creativity and their eyes to see the creativity things, to create things. Because you have to remember to do something original, your eyes have to see something that the other person not seeing, or hear something that the other person is not hearing, and go ahead and create it. Now music become like a copycat thing now, where if I have a song, you want to create one like it. No, you're supposed to want to do one better. You don't want to go on the same topic. That's not building an actual creative skill, or that's your better you do a song. And it's not because people doing over my song I'm doing that. I'm saying this. It's because I realize that that's dying the music, killing it, because you're supposed to do something different from the other person. Down to the clothes that you're wearing, the shoes that you're wearing, you're doing what we're doing. Now, there was this little thing back in the days with Timberland. The guy that created the Timberland shoes, like, he was saying when he created the Timberland shoes, it wasn't for the urban, like black people. And black people start to make a big things about it. He have to come on the news and said, okay, he apologized. That's what he did. He apologized for saying what he said, right? But when you check in our black community, we supported his brand until now. A lot of people didn't know that went down. And like in the 80s and the 90s, we was wearing Levi's. Like a lot of black folks was wearing Levi's. And then we have our African American urban culture create clothes for our culture. But our culture now, they're not really creating nothing. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on? You understand? You need to start think how to create, because each generation is supposed to come with something different. You understand? That's how I see it. Each generation is supposed to come with something different. But what I'm learning and understanding and watching is like they're losing the sight and the mind to create something new, man, and do something with the fashion. Even when I see some of the fashion, I think back, I'm like, hold on, we did that. And the cut up jeans, the cut up shirt, the shiny things on it, the name on it, all that being done already. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what the hell, what you gonna bring? We have you. I'm sorry, but wearing dresses and shit like that? Nah, man. That's not something new, man. We don't wear dresses. Black folks do not wear dresses. I see a lot of the rappers them doing it, putting on skirt over their jeans. And man, that's not black folks. And that's some from Ireland and some Greek culture shit. That's not black folks shit, man. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta create, man. Think. Think. Alright? Respect.